They are playing lift, clean and place today because of those wet conditions this morning. This was a tester to save par at the second for our leader. And Lucy Lee managed to do that, did hold the 54-hole lead. Morgan, this is the girl that's charging. Megan Kang on the tee at 8.
Yeah, she's a tremendous ball striker. Top 10 in greens and regulation on the LPGA Tour this year.
Lucy Lee got her first birdie of the day here at 6. Much needed to stay atop the leaderboard at the time. Yeah, that led to a birdie to get to 14 under, then this to get to 15 at the very next hole.
This is really the club that's the biggest difference maker for Megan. This is for only 12 putts through the front 9.
Well, she has this to take the lead, and Paige, you're following along with this group.
Yeah, it's just a slow putt up this hill.
Wow. Megan Kang's been a player that's been putting herself in position since she joined the tour. Hasn't got a win yet.
This is Ho Jo Kim for par at the 8th. There was a 2T start once again today. She was group number 2, which was the first off of the 10th. And that a massive par save on what has been a very good round of golf so far. 6 under on her day. Nice play by Nasa Hataoka, who was determined champion through 54 holes last year.
She doesn't shy away from looking at the leaderboards, and she took a long, hard look at the one here.
No, Kay, she said that in a. And this is Brooke Henderson with her second shot. 11th hole has played the hardest all week, but the rules officials given the players a little help today with this back left flag.
But this for her 3rd birdie in the last 4 holes to climb out of that hole.
Had to be a little nervy start there for her. There you go. She is a winner on the LPGA Tour, but hasn't done so in a number of years. So she'll remain at 15 under par.
Taking advantage of these soft conditions as we go to 12 and find Paige McKenzie.
158 yards and a 7-iron. She had a tremendous angle coming into this whole location from the left side of the fairway. Another solid approach.
Maybe another 1 putt there, Paige.
It's been looking really solid with the putter. Yeah, it certainly is. Only danger, of course, would be to get too aggressive. Green runs out pretty quickly right behind the hole.
And we're going to go to the 11th, and after Brooke Henderson's tremendous approach into the 11th, she'll have this for a birdie and to get to 13 under par. As always, difficult. There have been 8 birdies on this hole today. It is playing the easiest it's played all week. And Brooke will be, I'm sure though, happy to leave this hole with a par. Playing to that left flag shouldn't be too bad from there. And a lovely shot there from the defending champion.
This also 9-iron. Oh. Didn't strike that really well, but maybe she'll take it as a miss.
Maybe a groove low, okay.
Lucy Lee is chasing now from the rough at 10.
Morgan, you called it. That was a good lie, an uphill lie. Going at it with a 9-iron as well. I think she's going to like that.
Well, she made birdie at this hole yesterday. She'll have a long look at one today.
Yeah, this moving left to right, and it is a little bit slow, on the slower side. Just a little tentative. It's been a deceptive putt.
Especially off a tee or coming out of the fairway. I expect to see a lot of really good shots here coming on this back 9.
Nasa Hataoka for a birdie and to get to 14 under par. She has birdied 5 of her last 6 holes. She has only required 6 putts in the last 5 holes. Now make that 7 in the last 6.
Which she does. To remain 1 back.
Then ricochet back in. Could be a little hangover from that. Back to 14.
Well, we showed you Frida Schinholt's approach into this par 3 14. That to pay off the birdie. Unable to do so. So she'll tap in for a par. Continue.
This whole location only 4 yards over at the front edge, so 97 to the hole and 93 to cover that bunker.
Nice little drop and stop there for Megan. That Gabby Lopez.
This has some pace. That Karen just moving a little bit from her left to right.
That was really well done there by Gabby.
Could go kind of either way. But that did not have enough speed.
You have to think, Paige,
Two in a
that's
row.
somebody who tends to maybe struggle a little bit with their putting. Granted, she's putting beautifully so far this week, but
And Gabby's got 8-iron. It appears to be a very perfect number.
a little bit of a tug maybe.
Yeah, it's heading left.
Inconsistent rough, but she has 151 to the front, looking to hit this 160. And got it up easily over the trees. Oh, a good line. Beautiful shot.
Oh, she'll have a chance.
On your line can be frustrating.
Let's jump back to 12 and find Nasa Hataoka with her third.
If you can hang with Lexi and GIR, you're doing well.
Well, on the Epsom Tour case, she's been hitting 77% of her greens in regulation. That would tie her with Brooke Henderson on the LPGA Tour. So that's the kind of ball striking that we're talking.
Well, let's go back to 12 when Nasa Hataoka is trying to get up and down for par Morgan. We saw her keep a close eye on this one as it ran past the hole.
Yeah, I think that's really smart too. It's a lot of people hit a poor shot or hit it past the hole. Next putt.
Back to 14 and Kang, our leader for birdie.
Yeah, looking to try to get some pace on her putt. It's been a little tentative the last couple of holes. Correct pace. Just a little misread.
What's your sense, Paige, of her attitude leading this tournament?
She's loose. She was joking with her caddy on the last hole, kind of ran into her.
It's amazing. We've seen a number of players stay high on this putt, just not breaking quite as much as you're seeing. I think Morgan, maybe the dampness in the greens just stopping the ball from turning quite as much as they're used to seeing on this hole. Par, slippery putt back down the hill. Putt. Just looking at the scoreboard there, she has a chance for par here. Kay, what's been going on with her?
Yeah, she drove it left. Her iron shot came up short right. Pitch shot to this point. Good. Oh, and that. Like you said, just outside of the comfort zone. But she's very solid on these. Puts a lot of time on the practice putting green.
It's 14.
That's Runing Yin on the tee at the par 3. She was part of that final group.
Kang with her third shot on 15.
She's got options here. She can take it low or go high. She's chosen the low. Not bad, not bad.
I think that was very nicely played.
Yeah, was able to adjust with the glyph clean in place a little bit closer, which gave her a little better angle. Not bad at all, judging that pace.
Yeah, nice shot. A little bit more turn than what we've seen on some of her.
And Kang to save her par.
Not much in this, but the first real challenge.
Oh, really well done.
Very nice.
Stroke looked so good.
Oh, nicely done. Third of the day.
Really strong Sunday at the AIG Women's Open.
This now for great birdie opportunity.
Yeah, I think the year, Kay, to your point, I think the year that she's had in the Epsom Tour has really helped her gain a ton of confidence to be able to come out in these LPGA events and play some wonderful golf.
We're back with Megan Kang second into par 4 16.
Pitching wedge from 122 yards. This is a green light hole location for her.
Good shot.
Fabulous.
Up to 16, and this is a big one for Gabby Lopez. Which she holds. Gabby Lopez now tied for the lead with Megan Kang.
Now back at the 13th, Lydia Ko for a birdie. Hit a lovely little wedge into this point. And she'll take that.
66 on Thursday. Able to get that one to go on her last hole.
Just needing to stay patient. They're just not going in. Did that run out of pace, Paige?
It was a little bit of both. I think with a little more speed, it wouldn't have fallen off, but it did miss on the low side.
I think that's a smart play. You don't want to come up short, plug it in this wet sand.
No, you could see she was trying to take some off of that. Working down the club just a little bit. She was aimed just on the left side of the green, looking to hold it coming out of the rough. Well, just a moment ago on the 13th hole, this is Caroline Masson playing in the final group. This is her second shot. Hole location over that front bunker. Pulling the string. Absolutely. And she'll have that putt to move to 14 under par. We'll go to 15. This is Ronan Yin for her birdie. And to pull within one of the lead.
She really struggled with her approaches yesterday, Karen, but has dialed those back in and has made quite a few birdies out here. This is her 5th birdie of the day.
So to the 13th, now Lucy Lee with her 3rd.
Not much green to work with from a good lie in this front bunker.
3 of 4 of sand sage this week. She's already got up and down once today. Really putting yourself back in a spot where you still have a chance of winning. Nice putt. So that'll get her to 14 under par. And yeah, that'll do nicely. Lucy Lee with a great up and down from the front bunker after. This is to 16.
And Ronan Yin, who is now just one off the lead, thanks to 3 birdies in her last 4 holes.
I mean, it's really tremendous. She's only made 2 cuts this year.
Right.
Cara, this is her 10th April this year, trying to get a bit more height.
Well, she got a lot of height on that one, and this has a great line. That'll do. And continues to be that way. This is an 8-iron. Trying to draw it in.
Yeah, good shot. I agree with you, Kay. I've been so impressed to watch her.
She needs to make it a very accurate one. Pretty good looking line just left of the hole. Yeah, 3 very acceptable shots there.
Got to fling it all the way back to this flag, Paige. Just like that. And she'll have that. We're going to go to 17th and Gabby Lopez from the bunker.
Yeah, and this just slopes away once it hits the green.
Fabulous shot there for Gabby, and I think that's close enough to be able to give her the birdie.
Oh, that was a good try. Opened up her week with a 65, coming off a wrist injury.
Being able to get it into that greenside bunker, and then she knows she's got 18 coming up too.
Without question, I knew when she was walking up, she's like, this has to be one that the player's thinking about making.
Oh my goodness. Good roll. She hit her line. And Paige, you called it. It was going to be tough with that line off the bunker. She'll remain one back of the leader, Gabby Lopez. They're going to go to the final hole, to the 18th.
Well, an eagle look at least at the par 5 18th.
No eagles so far today on the 18th. I think playing just a little bit longer with the weather. Beautifully judged by Pace. Easy tap-in birdie to finish her round.
With back-to-back birdies, and she gets it to 14 under, 3 back of the lead. Obviously unlikely to challenge that, but T5th, a very good finish and performance for the young Swede. 4.
Just straight up the hill. Got to give it enough pace.
And she does. Nice roll.
From the right side of the 17th, this is a 3rd shot across the green. Plenty of green to use, but that thick rough Just thick wet rough, just taking all the speed off of that one.
It's a 25-yard shot, and I think she'd do well to get this 20, 25 feet away to the right of the flag. Yep, that was the play. That's pretty much all she could do.
She'll have a long putt for her par. We're going to go to 17, and Sarah Schmelzel for an eagle. She's at 12 under par right now. This would get her to within 3. And well, it just shows you that it was all possible on the 17th hole. That will move her to 14 under par. And what a week for Sarah Schmelzel.
Oh, spanked the sand nicely on that one. You can hear that great sound, Karen.
Now Masson from the bunker.
Closer to the hole. Oh, another beautiful shot. Those are pretty textbook right there, Karen.
So we're going to go back to the 15th. This is Lucy Lee for her par to remain at 15 under par. She's still 2 shots back.
She just didn't quite carry it onto the green there, Paige. There's a little bit of an upslope.
Well played. Nearly hold it.
Well, on the 17th, Chiu Lin. She's 1 under par for her round today. Playing from that greenside bunker, and will it? What an eagle! She had a birdie on the 16th, so she's gone birdie, eagle. Winner this year in LA at the DIO Implant Open. Can she hold out as well? 2 back-to-back bunker shots hold out on that 17th, not quite, but
good tempo on that swing. Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, would Lucy have heard the roar for Gabby Lopez up on 18? Oh, 16. That was Lucy Lee to save par at the par 4 and ultimately is cost a stroke after finding the bunker off the tee.
And that just may have cost her any chance of winning this tournament.
And that can be even more frustrating when you know that you only have a limited amount of time left in the season to work to keep your card and your job for the next year, but this is going to go.
Well, let's go up to 18 and watch our defending champion finish out. I think pretty good performance for her, Morgan. It was almost a surprise win last year. She led by 6 through 54 holes, and just torrential rain on Sunday cancelled the final day of play.
So has to get this up higher, faster.
oh, it's a clever little shot there. And I think she was expecting that to release just a bit more because of the...
Caroline can take a lot away this week with regards to her putting. It's held her back for the most part this year.
Oh, there you go.
And there it is. It's been beautiful this week.
Well, it's still mathematically possible.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Wouldn't be surprised if she hits this firmly. Nope.
Wow.
Went the other way.
Stopped moving as it got to the hole, and as you said, Kay, went the other way. Very... That's hard.
I think she's just been a little perplexed on the greens today.
It can happen. I think sometimes when you're trying so hard for a victory.
Looking for her best finish on tour this year, and she's going to get it. And that's kind of what it takes, Morgan. It takes a love of the game and a love of just trying to keep conquering this game.
And her mom and aunt are out here watching her this week as well.
Yeah, for a closing birdie. Good job. What a week. What a performance to be proud of. Yeah, Highland Meadows Golf Club, of course, that Masson tends to play exceptionally well. She finished top 5 both in 2019 and 2021, and that will be another top 5 finish for her today. Top 3, in fact.